Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Christensen and this is my honor submission for Nucamp. This website is a website of a fictional resort. The reason I built this website is because once when I was young, my father tasked me to go to a place to find a place that I wanted to go, handle the reservations, find what we wanted to do, and it was really confusing and the user interface was not something that was enjoyable for me, and so I built this website as a clean, functional, and interesting, easy to use site for someone booking a vacation. So while I show you the home page, what I used in this website was React Date Picker. For booking, I used a leaflet library for my location. I wanted to understand React state and flow. I wanted to return promises based on retrieving data, and I also wanted to conditionally render depending on the state of that promise. I also wanted to understand a couple libraries, so I ended up using, Select, Date Picker, Leaflet. I wanted to modularize and understand how to turn one page into multiple components and be able to pass state and learn the flow from that. I also learned things like validation, as you see here in this form, and just understanding the complexities of React and all of its strengths. For the location page here, as you can see, there was a loading. That was a pending promise. I used the leaflet library, and then I have card pop-up for each one of these locations that a user may go to. This link will link the user to an external website that will show them different places that they can visit when they visit this place. These are real places. Featured, again, there is a loading. Since we're successfully retrieving the data, there is no error. Conditional rendering. These are different things that the user could potentially do when they're here. And then I use route parameters to link specific pages. And then finally a booking component. Here we've used React Date Selector. It automatically opens up to staying one night. You choose your date depending on how many you want, your room, and the number of guests. And a bill will populate and compute the price and the different types of data depending on what the user has input, with a grand total after taxes. The most challenging part of this site was the booking component. There was a lot of logic that went into the data flow and the state flow. I modularized it into the booking component, the date selector, and the room details. So it's 3 different components, all passing state into the billing component. The billing component then handles a static method called getDriveState from props, which computes the different properties and then populates the billing modal below. I also had an interesting time with the leaflet library. I learned how to configure it in a way that the map would show correctly on a screen. It actually needed to have a height property that wasn't listed in the documentation, and so I was able to help some other developers online understand that. I plan to implement a login functionality in the future so that users will have an ability to check out and possibly do some sort of lazy loading for images so that it might be a little bit more performant. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be here working on the project so that it gets the best it can be.